In my endless scroll on TikTok, a guy's video came up. He was talking about how we should be a different bunch of the adults, how we should not have cake just only because it's somebody's birthday, and how we can just buy cake whenever we feel like cake. I just can't believe we're here. I can't believe we are the adults of today. At times I get so ashamed when I spend hours and hours doom scrolling on TikTok, wishing that my life was better, comparing myself to people my age and feeling like a failure. If this has happened to you, just know you are not alone. It happens to me too, and most of the time I spend so many hours feeling lost and not fulfilled. In one of my doom scrolling, I see people sharing how they spend their free time doing productive things, learning new hobbies. And not to lie, it is expensive to start a new hobby, especially when you are unemployed or even when you have a small salary. I do wish I can go back, learn how to sew, and come back making dresses. Yet it is still impossible for me to do so financially. So I decided to dedicate some energy to making different kinds of eggs. I'm talking your omelette, scrambled, fried, and boiled. Just because this month I just bought 6, which means a dozen. When I was growing up, I didn't really like eggs. So when I get older, I try to eat them one by one. I was so disappointed as my cream seemed to be too thick, probably because I don't have a fridge. I do feel at times that the easy life or the life that seems so cozy and amazing which would make me so happy costed an arm and a leg. Look at how I stopped running just because I did not have comfortable and suitable shoes for running. Never mind, I would have loved to spend some time fishing, but in our local dams because we have a lot of them, but a fishing stream alone just cost around 3,000, which is the money I don't have. Guys, I'm coming back from work. I had made my afro to be here, and I used this to tie it up there. As you can see, this thing makes you to have a headache. Anyways, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so glad you guys are here. Like literally, if you're watching this video, please comment down below and be like, oh, we see you, girl. I really just please tell me one thing you enjoy about my content, or just anything, not like anything beautiful or anything gorgeous about me. Anything, literally, I don't know what, but you can tell me anything. So I wanted to share one quote that I found on this book today. I was coming back from work. I love to read in the taxi, but there was this little line we on this part which talks about balancing things out. So it says, as must everyone, for as we negotiate the curves and the corners of our lives. Listen, you guys, we must continually give up parts of ourselves. And the only alternative to this giving up is not to travel all the journey, to travel at all on the journey of life. So it literally was talking about when you want to give up some parts of yourself. It talks about giving up personal traits or well-established patterns of behavior, ideologies, and even lifestyles. Uguti, it's not easy when you're changing your life. It could be through a glow up. You know, you can have a glow up where you literally just want to glow up some parts of yourself. Could be your body, physical, mental, spiritual. So the book was talking about that. And trust me, I know it is not easy to give up some parts of yourself. Those habits that you have created, it is literally the hardest thing ever. I've seen how I have struggled with my eating habits, and every time I try to work on that, it becomes so hard to find balance and to make sure that I move along with the balance. Anyways, you guys, I want to show you what I got at Edgar's. Or if you know me, okay, for those who don't know, I used to have a lot of acne But now maybe you can see that I just have scars. Don't mind that I'm oily. It was so hot and I'm so oily-ish. Winter sun. So I want to show you guys what I got. I got this. This thing is like 15 rand or less. I'm not sure why. So I am so in love with nail polish. Like, if you know, you would know. I'm joking, you guys. And also I got this tiny, very cutesy, this is the most tiniest hand lotion I've seen. It's so cute. Even if you have those small bags, you know, those girly small bags, almost like camera bags, you can literally put this on. And because I have been trying to glow up, because I'm like, you know what, you're feeling a bit sad about your life, and you see some people, they're talking about leveling yourself, glowing up, pushing yourself like to uncomfortable spaces, learning to grow, being able to say what you want to say. I really want to be that. I really wish for that. So they're in this small box, by the way. So I also got these earrings. They were 90 rand. Oh well, there's nothing wrong with a bit of gold. I haven't worn earrings in a long time. I know that the internship has been stressing me, but it doesn't mean that I should just let go of some parts of myself. So I'm like, girl, you used to love a pair of earrings, and this, they would look gorgeous on me. The price for this, it wasn't special. I'm thinking maybe 10 or even less, don't remember. I also got lotion, Portia M. I have been using their tissue oil, so now I'm like, my skin is a bit drier because it's autumn, so I'm just definitely gonna be using this Marula body lotion. It's for recommended for dehydrated skin, scratch marks, or in uneven toned skin. I also got the 342 at Clicks because I actually want to fight the dark spots, and I see a lot of girls have been saying, Ubuti, this combo works like a bomb. So this is the Glycolic Bright. It's the cleansing foam, so you wash with this. And also we have the Glyco Bright glowing day cream, SPF 25. This is it. I love the pink and the silver. L'Oreal Paris. Crazy. And also we have the instant glowing. It's the serum. It says it reduces dark spots minus 57%. I just need something that actually can reduce them. It's in this. Oh guys, L'Oreal is so fancy. Look at this. Amy Skype. I think that's all. That is literally good. Never mind the packing, you know. But I really want to try this out. I really hope and I know it will work out just fine for me.
At times I do realize that I haven't found balance in my life. Wanting a physical glow up won't be enough if I keep on doing the same things that sabotage me every day. Have you ever felt like you are the reason for the shortcomings of your life? How can you not see that you keep on repeating the same habits, the same mistake? It's always the same excuse every day. How do I deal with the reason that when things start to be hard, I just want to avoid all of that and be gone, and not wanting to face all of that and look for an escape? It's either just Netflix at home, binging on series. But the real question is, how do I actually give up those habits, give up all of those things that hold me back from being my best self? How can I just see the quest, the reason that I am hurt, or the reason that I am sad is because of my action? But the real question is, how can I just be able to see the cues that now I am being triggered by something actually? That's why I am feeling the need to eat. even though I'm not hungry? How do I even stop from being easily attached to people or things? Just small specific things. How do I learn to be with myself and only myself and be happy by being myself and living the best truth of my life? And not to lie, it feels quite nice to glow up. It feels quite amazing to see that your body is changing and you're starting to feel happy all over again. It feels so amazing when you're seeing that you're putting focus on yourself in some sort of way. That's how I feel at the exact moment that I'm making some change towards my life. I'm remembering that I used to pay attention to the small little details. But when I just read that it could be the main reason I'm doing all of this, maybe I just want other people to see me and see me better. But when do I actually stop and work on the things that really matter? My inner self. How do I make sure that I work on those cues and know the cues that now I'm actually being triggered? Let me move away. Let me go for a walk. Let me do something that actually makes me happy. Because that certain moment I am feeling triggered. I have been so happy growing my hair. Yes, I feel like I have changed compared to the girl I was in 2023, which was a year that was so difficult for me. A lot of changes happened in my life. Some were either good and some were either bad, but it felt like everything was not coming to an end. But eventually it did. And I always have that feeling in me that no matter how things are so bad now, but eventually there will be an end. My internship is coming to an end very soon. And I have been so attached to this place that I have been staying in. I remember when I first came here, how everything felt so bad and how everything was so different from my previous life, being a university student and living in my own apartment to a room that didn't even have ventilation, talking about the hectic weather changes, and everything just felt so far from even home. Didn't even feel like KwaZulu-Natal, but I am so glad that we're here again, and I really appreciate that you're here with me on this journey. Thank you for watching.